Hey everybody, welcome to Let's Talk in English here at PTS and on the radio. My name is Gabe.
And my name is Andrea, and we are continuing to learn how to talk about music.
So first, we'll start with some crazy key words. Our first key word here is crazy. Say it again. Crazy. Are you crazy? I'm not going to swim in that cold water.
Our next key word is stage. Stage. Juliet sang on stage during her concert.
Rock. Rock and roll. Rock. Rock and roll. April is at her first rock concert. She's having fun.
Jazz. Jazz. Charles likes all kinds of music, but his favorite is jazz.
Country music. Country music. Johnny Cash was one of the most famous country singers.
Now let's say these key words together again. The first one is crazy. Crazy.
Stage. Stage.
Rock. Rock and roll. Rock. Rock and roll.
Jazz. Jazz.
Country music. Country music.
Well, yesterday we found out someone who likes music, and his name is Eddie. Let's go to him and see what today's mission is. Eddie?
Eddie! Look at you!
You look like a country singer.
Well, I really like country music.
Wow!
Great! You know what? We like country music too.
Yeah.
Hey, Eddie, do you have today's mission for us?
Okay, here it is. What are Simon and Renee talking about?
What are Simon and Renee talking about?
Well, let's go find out right now.
Are you serious? You really think Can't Buy Me Love is the best Beatles song?
Well, maybe it's not the best, but it's definitely better than Twist and Shout.
You're wrong.
Hey, guys! What are you talking about?
We're talking about the Beatles.
What's your favorite Beatles song?
Probably Can't Buy Me Love.
Ha!
You two are crazy.
You two are crazy. Wow, 你们疯了. That's what he is telling Simon, or Max and Renee. So let's look at this word. The word is crazy. You want to say this again with me? Crazy. If you are crazy, or if someone says that you are crazy, that means they think you're kind of strange, or they don't agree with what you just said, or what you think. They think, oh, you're crazy.
Simon doesn't agree with Renee and Max. They think that the best Beatles song is Can't Buy Me Love. He doesn't agree, so he calls them crazy.
Exactly. He thinks that Twist and Shout is the best Beatles song. But he doesn't like Can't Buy Me Love as much as Max and Renee do. Well, how else can we use this word crazy?
Well, we often say, I'm crazy about something. You can say, I'm crazy about English. That means that you love learning English. You're always studying, always practicing. You are crazy about English.
Or I'm crazy about playing the drums. I love playing drums and listening to music that has drums in it. What are you crazy about? What do you love?
And here on our show, we are crazy about today's mission, aren't we?
Oh, that's right. We have found the mission right here. The mission for today is, what are Simon and Renee talking about?
What are Simon and Renee talking about? They are talking about the Beatles.
The Beatles, which are a band. Well, thanks for coming over to look at our jukebox, Simon.
No problem. What's wrong with it?
It keeps playing the wrong songs. Yesterday, Mrs. Moore wanted to listen to a classical song.
She almost fell off the stage when the jukebox started playing rock music.
That's funny. Well, let me look at it.
Well, Simon is going to look at the jukebox and see if there is a problem. He says, well, let me look at it. You can use this phrase as well. There's a problem with your car? Well, let me look at it.
Hey, I noticed that your radio is not working. Let me look at it. I think I can fix it for you.
Well, let us look at the keywords in this conversation. The first one is stage. Stage. A stage is a place where you perform. You get up on a stage to say a speech or to give someone a show.
That's right, and different kinds of people get on a stage. If you like to act or do drama, 戏剧, then you will be on a stage performing in front of many people. Or if you like to play instruments, then sometimes you will play on a stage for many people to see.
Well, poor Mrs. Moore, she almost fell off the stage because the jukebox started playing a kind of music. And what kind of music was that?
Andrea, it was rock music. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, wow, you're good at rock music. Well, friends, let's learn this key word. It is rock. Say it again. Rock. Now, rock is a kind of music. Rock music is usually very loud and has a very strong beat.
So rock music is 摇滚音乐. Do you like to listen to rock music? Maybe a good question you can ask somebody is, who is your favorite rock band?
Or do you like to listen to rock music? Well, Mrs. Moore doesn't like to listen to rock music. She was looking for classical music. She got rock music and she fell off the stage.
She fell off the stage.
How are you doing, honey?
I'm fine. I'm organizing the jukebox's CDs a little. It has a lot of different kinds of music. I forgot about that.
There's something for everyone. There's jazz, country, blues.
The Beatles?
Don't forget Elvis.
Yes, Max loves Elvis. You ain't nothing but hell, no.
All right, Max loves Elvis. Hey, I can think of one other person who loves Elvis, and that is my dear friend, Andrea.
Yes, that is true. I also love Elvis. I really like his style of music.
He's got a nice little style. Well, hey, we found some different kinds of music in this conversation. We talked about jazz and country. And those are also our key words. Let's look at the first one. Say this word with me. Jazz. Jazz. Jazz is a kind of music that began in America in the early 1900s. Jazz is 爵士音乐.
Jazz music is usually slow music. It almost sounds like someone is talking and singing at the same time.
So Renee says there is something for everyone. There is a kind of music for everyone in this jukebox. There's jazz, there's country and blues and Elvis, but I want to talk about the word country. Say it with me. country. Country music is also music that began in America, and it is 乡村音乐. And now, what does country music sound like?
Well, country music is usually played with a guitar. Country music songs are often a story or something that people are interested in listening to.
Okay, so these are different kinds of music. Jazz, country, blues. Of course, you learned about rock or rock and roll. And then, of course, there is Elvis.
That's right.